Hello and welcome to Mountain America Community Iceplex, the site of tonight's women's hockey action between the Arizona State Sun Devils and the Midland Warriors. I'm Adam Cunin, joined by Mahir Sinhasan. Mahir, two very good teams coming into this game today, 7-4-2 for Arizona State, and then 17-6 for Midland. You saw these two teams face off last night, of course, in a tightly contested 2-1 win for ASU. What was the difference in that game?
I think Arizona State played one of its best, if not the best, defensive performances of the season last night, Adam. Again, late started off at 9:30 p.m. here in Phoenix, but the Sun Devils were able to find their way into this game. And even though it wasn't pretty to start off, I mean, there was a point where Midland won the shot battle 39-12, and yet it was a tie game. The Sun Devils still had some sort of momentum going forward, so you have to credit their defensemen. You have to credit the netminder, Quinn Inger, for really sticking bodies forward and really stopping this Midland attack.
That being said, let's take a look at the team-by-team stats. Midland is a very good team coming into this game on the power play. Not as effective last night as Arizona State was actually the team that really capitalized on the power play with 2 goals. Their penalty kill not as good last night, as Brown was able to net 2 for ASU.
Yeah, and I think that the interesting thing when you look at that stat says goals allowed overall, there was almost a 1 goal, if not more than a 1 goal difference between Arizona State and Midland. That shows how lucky but also how skillful this Sun Devils team is to really attack this Midland side that, again, had a really good season last year. Once again doing well, number 4 in the nation, but they're on the ropes tonight, Adam. There's a chance that the Sun Devils can get their 3rd-ranked win of the season and, more importantly, get a sweep on home ice.
Well, Mahir, I might have jumped the gun a little early with my mention of Kylie Brown, but who are some players to watch tonight?
I mean, you got Brown, but you got Kate Streak as well. She's going to start on the first line today for Arizona State. In that defenseman role, she was pushing forward from that back line for Arizona State, 2 assists in the process as well. But you also got to credit some of the veterans who are here holding down the fort while Lindsay Ellis and many other Sun Devils were out in Italy for the World University Games. Sam Murphy had herself a day against Michigan State. 2 goals in that game really helped the Sun Devils drive their attack while they were missing 2 of their top 4 goal scorers.
Well, puck drop is coming up in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Mountain America Community Iceplex. Once again, thank you for joining us. I'm Adam Kunin, joined by Mahir Sinhasan. Mahir, puck drop just away in a few minutes. What are you looking forward to seeing in this second matchup?
Well, it's going to be a defensive battle once again as we take a look at our goalie matchup. You got Quinn Eanger for Arizona State, who is making her 11th appearance of the season. Again, had 49 saves last night. Just really good overall. And then on the other side for Midland, a change in net from what we saw last night where Megan Stewart allowed 2 goals. Natalie Rampton checks in for her 10th appearance of the season. Wins in the past 4 starts overall, so she has a good defensive presence for Midland. I expect this to be, once again, another cagey game. Each goal will count in this one. It's really coming down to, can you make the most of your chances?
Yeah, interesting dynamic there with the experienced Edinger and then Rampton, who has made a couple starts for Midland, but is just a freshman, as you mentioned. Team skating onto the ice and just about ready to start here in Tempe, Arizona. Sun Devils looking to make it back-to-back against the Warriors. Once again, they picked up a 2-1 win last night and now looking for the 2-game sweep. It will be Ring and Bell to face off at center ice. And we are underway here in Tempe. Face-off is controlled by the Sun Devils and sent in deep. Midland will chase it down, and here they come the other way. Poole has it. Sent along back, Bell looking to clear. Gets it to Poole. She skates along the near side and sends it around. Tapped back, and ASU will regain control here. Puck sent along near the front of the net. Now controlled by Midland. Skating around the back. But Ring will corral it and try to send it ahead for her teammate. Draper has it alone in the offensive zone. No one there to assist her, and Midland will regain control as McGuire can't find Wood. Ring's pass is knocked down, and a couple Midland skaters looking to find it. Able to clear, though, and ASU will have to reset. Larson has it. Taken away by Brown. Sent near the front of the net and just wide. That was Murphy who couldn't get her stick quite fully on that one and just missed the net. As once again, Karams to the front of the net and scored! An early goal for the Sun Devils. Wow, Mahir, that one just Karam to the front of the net.
I mean, it was wide open, Adam, and nobody from Midland, when we talk about the defensemen for Arizona State pregame, none of Midland's defensemen were there to really help out their netminder. Just a great tuck-in net by Sydney Paulson.
Sydney Paulson will be credited with the goal. Almost surprising how none of the Midland players went to pick up the puck, and just a gift for the Sun Devils early on. So Paulson gets on the board first for the Sun Devils. Mahir, what does an early goal like that do for the momentum of your team?
I mean, it just skyrockets it. This is a Sun Devils side that comes in as the underdog. You want to try to make your mark first. And even Lindsay Ellis said it last night that Midland expected to come into Tempe, really boss the Sun Devils team around. And it seemed like it was going to be the case for the first 20 minutes last night. And she told her team that they needed to really be strong and make sure that doesn't happen. How about that, going on the attacking end, and you're the one now pushing them forward?
I mean, this team plays with so much energy at home. Only 2 losses on their home ice earlier in the season to Michigan State and then also to McKendree in OT. But this is a team that plays with a lot of energy at home and is very good on their home ice. As it is controlled now by Kristoff in the defensive end, and here they come the other way. Knocked away by Martin, who forces the Sun Devils to retreat as Streak will grab it, fighting for the puck behind the net. Looks like Martin will help her teammate, and Midland will control it. Shot is knocked away by Edinger off her pad, and Midland will have to set it up again here. Tries to go around, and a couple nice saves there from Edinger, who's able to turn some Warriors shots away. Shot from McGuire is blocked again by Edinger, so tested a couple times here, Mahir, but Edinger stands strong.
That was another decent challenge, and Edinger, I mean, she's standing upright right now. She doesn't really have to do much to block that away, and McGuire, I was surprised she didn't really try to slide that one in, and when you're going solo, it's all about you.
Battle for the puck on the boards is won by ASU. Trying to clear it now are the Sun Devils. Here they come the other way. Kristoff with it, heading towards center ice. As Edinger can't grab it. ASU is able to clear, though, is able to get a nice shift change here. Midland controls it now. Here so far, Midland playing aggressive, really forcing the issue, just not able to create any true great offensive opportunities so far.
Yeah, just all-out defense so far from Arizona State. You saw Hannah Coons defending number 7. You also saw Taylor Biermeyer going back there, playing in that center position. Essentially, she can play all around the ice, and she kind of has to tonight.
Pass centered here, and it's scooped up by Edinger. We mentioned Edinger, 49 saves last night, a really impressive performance. Here, she is our Sun Devil spotlight player. Mahir, what do you see from Quinn Edinger in net?
I mean, it's someone who's trying to be consistent. I mean, she came in as that player that was going to essentially back up Carson Hellman last year. Now she's taken over that starting role, and she needs to try to have that just an assertive leadership, especially when you're between the pipes. You can essentially see everything going on the ice, and Edinger's one of those players that just knows what she's doing.
Looks like we're going to get a penalty on ASU. McKenna will head to the box, so an advantage here for Midland. As we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, ASU was the one to capitalize on the power plays last night, but Midland is a good team on the power play this season, so we'll see if they can take advantage of this power play opportunity early. Sun Devils looking to kill in these 2 minutes. Sent up to the top here. Martin couldn't corral it, but gets it to her teammate. Tried to center it up. Can't. Martin passes it back. It's McGuire behind the net. Looking to find a teammate. Searching for an opening. Shot is stopped by Edinger. Brick wall save. And another shot just caroms wide, and looked like some Sun Devils got a stick on it there to poke it away. Puck is just fluttering around back. Midland still controls, though. McGuire with it. Behind the net again. Trying to set up a teammate. Sends it back up top. Pass to the wide side, but another stick in the passing lane there to disrupt that pass. As that shot is blocked and turned away. Midland doing a nice job of passing the puck around, but that Sun Devil defense has been stifling. ASU is able to clear now and get a change. Paulson's able to send it on back, and Midland will have to retreat and set up again. Bell has it. So we are going to get a stoppage.
Yeah, it seemed like it was Thompson who was trying to wrangle forward.
So a penalty here on Midland. Sky Thompson will head to the penalty box. So they call too many players on the ice to even this advantage here. Now some 4-on-4 hockey for a few seconds, and then ASU will be on the power play for about a minute 30. Midland's able to send it on back, and Dezane will have to retreat to get it. Puck is lost there for a second by Powell. That could have been disastrous, but the Sun Devils regain control now. Powell skating along the boards. And Aaron's shot is easily corralled by Rampton. No one there to help Powell on that breakaway. And so far, Mahir, seems like Midland's doing a nice job trying to move the puck, but the Sun Devils are doing, an even better job of getting in those passing lanes with their sticks.
We've seen a few stretch passes from Midland today, Adam, and it's caused a little bit of opening, but not too much overall for Quinn Ager as we see the puck sail past her net. It's interesting to see how the Sun Devil team has just stopped that first time pass, right? You try to take a shot and then you want a deflection or a second pass or a third pass that essentially leads to a goal right in front of the crease. That's what Midland's trying to do in this first period. And again, Arizona State stopping it at the source.
Brown, the 2-goal scorer from last night, has it. She gets it to Streak. Streak to Ring, back to Streak at the top. Ring to the middle. That just poked away by the Warriors. And I think we're going to get a penalty here coming up on Midland. Ring has it. Shot is high. Brown is able to keep it in, though. Gets it back up top to Streak. Streak's shot is turned away again. Sun Devils keeping it in the offensive zone, getting good opportunities. Back up top here now to Streak. Streak finds Brown. Brown searching for an opening. She finds Streak again. The shot is turned away, and we will finally get that penalty called. With about 15 seconds left in the old power play, the Sun Devils will now have a 5-3 advantage on the ice for 15 seconds and then have that second power play come into effect.
And when that happens, it's kind of like it snowballs for Midland, right? First you have one power play. First you were on the power play, then you're even. Now you're on the power play, and you got this brief 5-on-3 period, and essentially you're on the power play again.
A rebound chance for Paulson near the net. They send it back up to Powell. Powell's shot is high. Just missed the net. Able to keep it in is Dezane, though. Back to Murphy. Powell in the center. Battle for the puck on the boards. ASU will not win it as here comes McGuire. Nice defense there from the Sun Devils. Ellie McKenna was the one to break up that chance. Looked like she might have had Martin down the middle, and Midland could have had a chance at potentially a nice opportunity in front of the net, but nice denial there from McKenna, and really a continuation of this trend of solid defense from the Sun Devils.
That was a one-on-one matchup too, and McKenna really had to take her player on. Really not much help in that area, so she has to do all the work herself. A nice job shielding away from Edinger's net, and it set up the Sun Devils well.
That shot is blocked there from Streak. She'll get it, and Sun Devils come down the other way, send it in deep. Larson will chase it down and send it back the other way. Streak gets it to Ring. They get it now to Brown. Brown chased by 2 Midland defenders. She'll get it, center it up. Ring loses it, but Powell's able to grab it. Turned away there from Rampton. Shot from Ring is blocked, and that puck goes outside the zone, and ASU will have to reset. So Midland is able to kill both of the power plays without giving up a goal, and here comes the Warriors the other way. Shot is blocked again, another block for the Sun Devils. So the Warriors will take it now. Send it back to Ditto. ASU patient with the puck tonight, not really forcing anything, trying to take it slow as Midland has been more of the aggressors when they've had the chance to. ASU just trying to clear now. It's pinned against the boards. ASU will win the battle for the puck. Still can't clear it though, as Midland doing a nice job keeping it in. Tosh chases it down. Behind the net. Puck just fluttering near the feet of Edinger. Now we will get a stoppage and a face-off.
That was a much-needed stop. That was a much-needed stop for Arizona State, Adam. It seemed like they were disjointed. They were out of sorts in ways, and Midland, again, just finding themselves out of position as well, need to go through those tight angles, and Arizona State on the other side, I mean, defense has been helping them out, but this is a Midland side that is favored in this sort of game, so Arizona State, even though they're up, they still got to keep that energy pushing forward.
Zane with the puck. Tries to find Ring, but is unsuccessful. Midland gets it to Wood. Wood skating down now. Her shot is wide to the left off the boards. And a chance there for McGuire, whiffed on the shot. And here comes ASU the other way. Poked away, Midland will regain control. Coons now the one to chase it down for ASU. But Larson will grab it for Midland. Sent along back. Poole has it now in between the legs of an ASU player. ASU trying to get a couple quick changes off, and Midland almost with a chance to get going the other way, but that ASU defense has really stood tall this period. Sun Devils continue to just take their time with the puck as they send it in deep to Rampton, who just turns it away easily. McMurrich with it now. Here comes Midland. Shot is swiped away by Edinger. ASU almost gets a clear there, can't. Midland will opt to go for some line changes here. Shot is blocked and turned away. Ellie McKenna almost had an incredible trip down the ice. Kristoff looking for her teammate Lavelle, but pass is just a little off as it's now scooped up by a big hit along the boards. A couple players collided. That was Kristoff and Shearer for Midland. McGuire and Lavelle fighting for the puck. Won by Midland, shot center, but turned away again by that ASU defense. As the puck is cleared, and we'll get some changes. McGuire with it. Sends it along the boards, and now she'll try to center it as it'll just be corralled by Edinger. Just under 5 to go in this first period. Seems like the pace has really slowed down for both of these teams. ASU trying to dictate that slower pace. The faceoff will be won by Midland. Shot is bumped away, and Sun Devils will be able to skate down with it now. Bell takes it out of the scrum and just sends it down. Larson unable to get a hold of that one. ASU will win the puck though, and here they come the other way. Pass in for Brown. Can't get it by her defender, and Midland will regain the possession, but poked away. And ASU trying to steal a possession back. Brown battling two Midland players along the boards. That's knocked away by Rampton.
Both teams doing a good job of just getting some players towards the puck, and you know, especially defensively, you're seeing everybody come back, and Arizona State has stretched it out a little bit when they're in the defensive zone. For Midland, it's just everybody going back because they've seen what it's like when they're just whether evenly played or outnumbered. It doesn't bode well for them. Again, 2 power play goals yesterday, courtesy of Kylie Brown. And again, you allow a goal in the first 2 minutes or so of this one.
That shot is off the crossbar. Almost the equalizer for the Warriors, but the Sun Devils have to fight another day. And a nice move there from Swanson, but it's glove save for Rampton.
Yeah, we haven't seen too many options where we've seen Rampton really challenge with a glove save, but that's where it was. She goes glove side, and she's able to just make that shot, or rather, she's able to make that save pretty effortlessly, too.
Faceoff is controlled by Midland. Zane just trying to find a teammate. ASU will stoppage here, and could this be another player headed to the box? I think we will just get a face-off near the blue line, possibly an offsides there. Another scrum for the puck, but ASU will come up with it. And now it's Coons trying to find a teammate, knocked away. Sun Devils still control. So here comes Ring now with the puck. Didn't have control towards the end there, and Midland able to thwart that chance. Wood with it now. Puck sent all along behind the Midland net as ASU is able to get it. Shot saved. Battle for the puck near the net. And miraculously for Midland, they're able to avoid giving up a goal there.
Yeah, I was surprised to see that Brown couldn't poke it away. Paulson right in the mix as well. 2 players that really like to get physical when they have the puck, or they're rather close to it.
McGuire hit hard there down on the ice as ASU will be sent to the box. That's Sam Murphy, who will be charged with the penalty.
Almost an immediate penalty when you come to think about it. And I mean, Murphy is one of those players that just really likes to get up and really assert her dominance. 14 penalty minutes going into today. That's second on the team. She'll pick up 15 and 16. And again, another instance where we're going to see Midland have a little bit more advantage in their favor.
So Midland on the power play now. Sent up top. Shot is knocked away. Back up top to McNair. Skating around, and another blocked shot from an ASU defender, and they're able to clear. Sent along the boards, and Rampton will chase it down. Martin has it now. And ASU able to make a nice play on the puck and clear it again. So the Sun Devils really strong in the first 40 seconds of that penalty kill, but still some time left for the Warriors to get something going. So they skate into the offensive zone now. Send it back up top. Back up to Page. Page's shot is tipped and swallowed up there from Edinger.
And again, Edinger just able to see these different shots going forward. And I mean, that still has to be the case, Adam. Still got 25.4 seconds left in this first period. You have to remain strong in these dying moments.
Time dwindling down through the first 20 here in Tempe. Midland trying to find the equalizer before they head into the break. Page's shot knocked wide. 10 more seconds left in the period. Page back up top. Off the skate of Paulson. So that shot is knocked away, and we will reach the end of the first period. So a 1-0 lead for ASU after 20. Mahir, Sun Devils got on the board early and were able to play some really strong defense in that first period.
And I mean, that's been the recipe for the Sun Devils in this series, Adam. We saw this again yesterday where the Sun Devils got in front, right? They got the momentum, they can get something forward, and more importantly, you got a lot of positive energy against a team that is expected to win these games. Again, Midland has played a lot this season, 23 games played, only 13 for Arizona State. So you're coming into this game like it's nothing to lose, and you have a lot of players back. They're playing with that newfound energy and newfound confidence, and it's the same from what we've seen in these opening 20.
Well, we will rejoin you in about 15 minutes for the second period here at Mountain America Community Iceplex. Don't go anywhere. A close one here between Arizona State and Midland.
Start of the second period from Mountain America Credit Union Community Iceplex, where number 14 Arizona State is up 1-0 against number 4 Midland, as both teams are about to make their way back to the ice. Mihir Sinhasan, Adam Cunin here from Tempe on this Friday afternoon. Thanks for tuning in. And once again, Adam, we see Arizona State take the lead in the first period. Again, not winning the shot battle, losing it right now 18-13. So not as lopsided as last night, but nonetheless, the Sun Devils are doing a good job through the first period. Sidney Paulson breaking the deadlock 91 seconds in. How does Arizona State continue this momentum into the second?
Well, as you mentioned, they're losing the shot battle, but I feel like that's pretty deceiving, at least because of the way that they've been playing defense. They have to continue to control the pace and play solid defense. They're not allowing Midland to get any real quality opportunities, especially when they want to push the puck, when they want to force the pace of the game. The Sun Devils are slowing it down, playing at their pace, and they've really played nice defense since scoring that early goal.
We had a little bit of a stretch in that first period where we had penalty after penalty after penalty. First Arizona State, then followed by Midland, and then Midland got another one. Sam Murphy wrapped it up just within the 2-minute mark with a kneeing call on her. Still 21 seconds left in that power play for the Warriors as they're about to break huddle. Warriors led by their head coach Jason White, graduate assistant Maggie Marcotte. A team from Fremont, Nebraska, making the trip to Tempe, Arizona. They'll take on GCU tomorrow and Sunday.
Well, as you mentioned, 21 seconds left on this power play for ASU. They got 2 on the power play last night, looking to get their first here tonight, but Midland's been pretty good on that penalty kill here today. Haven't allowed ASU to get a lot of shots when they are on the power play, so just looking to continue that streak on the penalty kill and hopefully get out of these 21 seconds without any goals scored against them.
Sun Devils on the right side of your screen with the white tops and black pants. Midland in the navy blue and white on the left side. Puck is dropped and we're underway for the next 20 here from Tempe. Sun Devils looking for their 3rd ranked win of the season. First one coming up against McKendree back in November, and then the second one coming up last night. Here come the Warriors taking it up ice. Space to work, played in. Rough touch by McGuire, picked up by Powell as the Sun Devils are back to full strength. Murphy down towards the corner, sleeking it across, couldn't find the touch to send it home. Deked away, Murphy again. Over 75 games played for Arizona State, Murphy. Powell tries to get a stick to it alongside Murphy. It caroms down the far side boards and all the way back for Ellie McKenna's line changes come for both sides. Biermeyer playing it forward. Swanson can't get there, scooped up by Keegan Shearer, starting left defense today for Midland. Gracie Bagnall tries to return the favor. Scooped forward, Bell trying to slide it out towards Page. We'll have to get it off the bounce. Bagnall gets there first. Swanson with the whiff. Bell rooting forward. Biermeyer taking a stick to it. Played out far side. Page trying to make a touch for Midland. Warriors putting up a lot of shots. A chance here, just slides wide left of Edinger's goal. Another chance goes into the breadbasket of the Chicago native. So far, 19 saves on the day for Edinger. Again, pretty solid performance so far.
Yeah, really solid from Edinger so far, but a lot of these haven't been too tough of saves. We know how good of a goalie she is, but her defense is doing a nice job of forcing tip shots, errant shots from Midland that haven't allowed them the best of opportunities.
Face off won by Mara Draper momentarily, and now once again twirling around the boards. Coons try to play it forward. Bryan gives it off. Sun Devils. Bryan surging forward. Couldn't get a full touch to the puck. Picked up. Barleski couldn't get a stick to it. Now played out towards the left. It's picked off by Coons. Coons racing forward. Coons still going around. Try to go for the wraparound. And Rampton able to scoop it up in traffic. 17:41 remaining in this second period. Sun Devils struck early in the first, within the first 2 minutes or so. Nothing in the opening 3 of this one for now. Evelyn Olsen to take the face-off for the maroon and gold, and the puck dribbles back towards the visitors. Against the boards, Murphy pressing for it. Skewed away, back with the Warriors. Tail of the game so far. Warriors with possession. What can they do with it? Streak able to recollect. Off towards Liv Lavelle. Tosh just sends it around. McKenna too far for Enright. Redirect, no good. DeZane trying to get it back for the Sun Devils. And now once again, here comes Midland trying to play it forward. Off the turn, McGuire lost control of it for now. Rebound back to her. Backhand saved by Edinger. Another chance potentially here for Midland. Off the boards, McGuire probing forward along with Wood. And now the referee's hand will go up.
Looks like an ASU player headed to the box.
So hooking will be called. Ellie McKenna will head to the box. Starting left defense today. The transfer from Post University, the NCAA Division I school. As the Warriors find themselves back out on the power play, third power play of the day. Biscuit dropped. Back to the Warriors. Back with McGuire, the team's leading scorer. McGuire trying to get some traffic. Almost took it herself. Out again, Huberdeau. Huberdeau to the point. Skewed off. Martin. Not the best touch by McGuire. Back again. McGuire, one-timer no good. Rebound still up for grabs, roughly 5 feet away. McGuire still trying to quarterback from behind Edinger's net. Wrap around near side, trying to push it forward, and it's snuffed out by Edinger. Boy, McGuire held that puck for a long time, trying to find the right shot, but once again, Edinger, right place, right time.
You know, it's interesting you mentioned McGuire is the leading goal scorer on this team with 15, but she's really more of the hub of this offense. As you mentioned, kind of the quarterback. She's had a couple situations where she's been behind the net and tried to find teammates.
She's back out on the bench as Midland makes some changes. Here's McNair with the puck. Out with Bell. Shot fired high right towards Edinger. Rebound down low. Another scrum right in front of the crease. No ruling yet. And another snuff out by Edinger. McNair started the rush. And that was a good shift by Edinger. Still keeping the puck away from that red line. 1:08 remaining in this power play. 15:19 remaining in this second period. And Edinger's helmet came off in the process. Brooke Kimmel still on the bench. She's your backup for today.
Always unsettling when you can't find the puck with all the bodies on the ice, but she's able to just fend off all the players next to her and stop play.
We saw Bree Powell break her helmet last night, caused her to get out for a little while longer than Lindsay Ellis expected, caused her to change the lines up for a little bit. Here comes McNair, one-timer shot blocked away. Out towards Bell again, missed swipe by Streak. Page trying to recollect, near side corner. Bell again, can't find Page. Bell, Page, squared off McNair, rough stick. Out towards the near corner again. Page knifing for it, so is Streak. Here's McNair again, right wing to Bell. Bell flutters and knocked away again by Edinger. Many different chances for Midland. Here comes Bell. Out towards McNair, at the point, fired high, deflected right in front of the crease. Page couldn't find it as the whistle will blow. A lot of bodies right in front of Edinger. 21 seconds remaining in this power play. And it looks like we'll see another Sun Devil head to the box. It's Bree Powell in the sin bin for 2. 4 penalty minutes against GCU. Her only penalty minutes of the season. She'll get 5 and 6 in the next couple. So a 5-on-3 right now for Midland. It will be the case for 21 seconds, and then a subsequent power play for the visitors. Murphy trying to win it back. She can't. Huberto controlling. Left side point. Left off. Larson shot right at net. Rebound right in front. Boy, Edinger getting harassed right in front of that goal, and again makes a good stop.
I mean, Midland's had the right idea on a lot of these shots. They're getting the puck to where they want to. It's just an amazing effort from Quinn Edinger, who time and time again turns them away. And now with a 5-on-3 advantage, you have to wonder, 9 more seconds left here and another minute 49 if they're going to eventually break through.
Back out to the Warriors. Here comes Huberto. Left out Larson. Larson, another sharp shot. And it goes right towards Edinger again. Another whistle blows. 1 second remaining in this 5-on-3, and the applause from the Arizona State side can be felt all throughout the Iceplex.
Well, that extra Sun Devil player couldn't come sooner enough for ASU. Still a second left on this 5-on-3, so Midland has a chance to get a quick shot off here with the advantage.
Puck dropped, and now we're in the 5-on-4. Squared away, McGuire couldn't find a teammate. Still trying to get the puck to Zane, also there behind Edinger and net. And play will be stopped for a while. Faceoff will take place in the neutral zone. Offside called in the process. 1:30 remaining in this power play for Midland. They've had 3 so far. They've been 0 for 3 in the process. McGuire. Deflected high, nearly hit the mesh. Huberto again. Squared out, puck again deflected, spiraling out near side, right from our angle. McGuire. Poked away by DeZane, and DeZane whistled on the play. That's been the matchup so far, as there's an Arizona State player down. As Paige Bryan took a knock right near the blue line. She'll get up, and she'll skate off under her own power. 26 shots for Midland, 13 for Arizona State.
Yeah, that shot total really starting to lean in Midland's favor, especially with all these penalties, allowing them to be on the power play for prolonged periods of time.
Out to McNair. Squared around, sharp shot again, whistled wide right. Page controls, looking for some options. Here's Bell, back towards Page, down low, scooped up, batted down. Still looking for a shot right in front of the crease. Nobody able to get to it as bodies untangle. Murphy gets control of it, clears it out. Not a good clear. McNair shot fired high. Now another chance as McBanwa try to sneak it in, and Edinger again goes towards her glove side and makes the save.
I mean, these are tense moments if you're a Sun Devil fan, as the puck has just been fluttering right next to the feet, right next to the skates of Edinger throughout this period. Only 6.5 minutes in, and so many quality chances for Midland.
Slap shot, again skewed high, might have hit the mesh on that chance. Brooke Barleski with the shot. Her 20th game of the season, did not play yesterday. 1 goal, 3 assists, including a game winner against Jamestown. Back out to Barleski. Play to McNair at the point. Barleski thought about the one-timer, now plays it down, plays it wide right. Scooped down McNair. Scooped away. Streak tries to get control of it. Draper as well. It's Bell, right-hand side. Bell, McNair, back to Bell. Down low, dribbled away off the right stick, or rather the right foot of Streak. And with that, the Sun Devils are back at full strength. What has been a great defensive performance so far for Lindsay Ellis and crew. Huberto through traffic. Another rebound shot turned away by Tosh. Tosh trying to recollect. Another turn. Edinger trying to shuffle her way through. Cleared away by Arizona State. Midland still keeping the pressure on here. Even matchup so far as the puck whistles its way towards Powell. One-timer towards Ring in the neutral zone. Ring going forward. First time in eons that the Sun Devils are in the attacking zone. Streak. Played around. Off the stick of Matthews McCulley. Down towards Edinger. No icing called. Scooped up by Streak. Off the boards, Powell. Off the turn, we'll let it roll. And now we will have our icing called. 11:57 remaining in the second period. Mihir Sinhasan, Adam Cunin, our director Brady Hanson, our cameraman Matt Weisker. Glad that you could tune in on this Friday afternoon. Boy, now we're seeing the Midland rush, Adam, but once again, Sun Devil, they're doing their best.
Yeah, they have ASU on their heels a little bit here, especially coming off of those power plays, but what an impressive penalty kill, especially the performance.
McGuire nearly hit the woodwork on that one. Turn around, shot deflected off of Brown. Murphy going forward, bodies a Warrior, and here come the Sun Devils. Powell racing forward, 2-on-2. She'll just have to skew it around net. Brown giving chase to it as that one is cleared away. Davana Otto right in the mix of it for Midland. Dezane controls in the neutral zone. Back to Coons. Played around. Nifty work by Lula Swanson on the second line today. Swanson batted up high. Otto again inserting herself in the game. Paulson, Swanson. Redirect almost went in. That was Biermeyer with the chance. And here comes Midland again. McGuire, high shot. Karams well over Edinger's net. Off the glass. Coons and Arizona State back out on the attack. Swanson deflected away. Back out towards her. Scooped up. Bell has it. Down the line again. We've seen this before. Bryn Tosh giving chase for Midland. Tosh again on the prowl as it's played back towards Kristoff. Evelyn Olsen couldn't get a stick to it. Draper trying to careen it forward. Here comes Tosh again. Tosh motoring her way towards net. Kristoff picks it off. Sun Devils again, back in the neutral zone. A whiff there by a Warrior. That was McKenna Larson. Magbanwa loses it, back with Bagnell. Off the turn, nifty play again. Larson with space. Larson shot right at Edinger's face and able to scoop it up. She's seen so many shots today. None of them have found the back of the net. Still 1-0 in favor of Arizona State as we're halfway through the second period, halfway through regulation.
And Edinger is really flexing her muscles now. And what's been the difference, in my opinion, has been the pace that Midland has played at. They're really forcing quick possessions for the Sun Devils, and when they're in their offensive zone, they are pushing it, trying to force Edinger into some tough situations.
Powell with speed. Powell's shot just said wide right. Boy, she was whisked out like a cannon. Comes Magbanwa. Midland trying to do the same. Lindsay Ellis talked about the Sun Devils' speed yesterday, saying they like to use it to their advantage, but they also like to play physical as well. It's a good combination to have for a team looking to make it back towards nationals. Here comes McMurrick. McMurrick shot gloved again by Edinger.
You have to wonder if frustration is starting to settle in with this Midland squad. You don't want to force too many quick shots in order to just get the puck on net, hoping that one will eventually go in. You have to continue to work, continue to find those spots to pick, and eventually they'll manage to get one through.
Batted down again. Tosh tried to get to it. Biermeyer putting her stick to redirect it away. Dezane knocks it around near side. Skewed up, stays in play. Nearly went towards our desk. Edinger controls. Dezane gets the cue. Picked off. Probing forward. Swanson, nifty backhand towards Biermeyer. Lost control of it for a while, able to get it back. Pressure continues to mount for Midland. A team that only lost one game the entirety of last season before losing to Adrian College in the conference final. Could lose 2 in the Valley if the score stays the same. Here comes Biermeyer. 1-on-1 right now, make that 1-on-2. Biermeyer trying to make her way forward, suplex down, and it will lead to a penalty. 27-on-27 when you look at the numbers, as Katie McNair, the Adrian College transfer, is heading to the box.
Well, it seems like it's been a while since ASU has been on the power play advantage. They finally get one to go their way, and now they have a chance to get some shots on the board. I mean, you look at the shots on goal total, now a 34-14 advantage for Midland.
So a timeout called by Arizona State. Up 1-0 against the Midland side, and if you're just tuning in, you missed one goal, and the goal came pretty early in the first 91 seconds, courtesy of Sydney Paulson. Paulson's 7th goal of the season. She scored the first ACHA national goal in Arizona State history, and against a team that made Arizona State what it is today in terms of being an independent, taking on national opponents week in, week out. That's something that Lindsay Ellis talked about last night. If you're the Sun Devils coaching staff in that huddle right now, Adam, what are you saying to your team?
Well, I'm saying let's get our goalie some rest. Let's control the puck in this power play advantage. Make sure we get some shots up. Make sure that you're able to challenge Rampton. She hasn't seen a lot of shots in the past couple minutes. Maybe you can sneak one by her. But overall, you have to help your goalie out, give her some rest, control this puck in the 2 minutes, and be able to get some shots on goal to at least challenge Rampton.
16-1, Midland has outshot Arizona State in this second period. No goals to show for it, though, as here come the maroon and gold. Out on the attack, McKenna. Dezane back out to McKenna. She's known for playing that forward spot before. Her shot deflected away by Shearer. Still on the near sideboards. Dezane scoops it up again. Out towards Sam Murphy. Murphy sending down low, right into traffic. Powell tried to get a stick to it, as it's knocked away again by the Warriors. Out to Murphy again. Take 2 off of the stick of Bell. Bell tries to keep the biscuit in control of her. 2-on-1 in favor of Arizona State. White jerseys trying to make it 2-0 in this power play. Time dwindles down as Midland skews it off the boards. Back with Eninger, back with the Sun Devils. Here's to Zane again. McKenna, the captain. Here's Kylie Brown, 2 power play goals yesterday for her. Swanson, streak at the point. Brown again, fired high, batted down by Rampton. Call to action for the second time in this period. Good save overall. 30 seconds remaining in this Arizona State power play. McGuire trying to keep control of it. She's banged into the boards by Brown. No whistle called yet, as here come the Sun Devils. 3-on-2 working right now. Draper out on the far side. Good defense by Larson. Here's Brown. Midland back at full strength. Shot fired high by Brown. Sun Devils still trying to keep this pressure that they've accumulated over these past 2 minutes. Ref's whistle is up. Delayed penalty coming up. Arizona State might have another chance here to try to tack on the lead. Bodies banging into the boards. Whistle will be blown, and another penalty going up against Midland. That's kind of been the case today, Adam, where we've seen power plays going from almost succession, where you have one team either have a 5-on-3 to a 5-on-4, or in this case, a little bit of a stoppage, but once again, Arizona State back in the man advantage.
Yeah, as you mentioned, back-to-back penalties, kind of a theme for this evening, but these 2 penalties could not come at a better time for the Sun Devils, who were starting to lose that momentum. Now they give their goalie some rest. They're able to get some momentum back and give themselves a chance on offense.
Powell shot high. McKenna Powell again. Out to McKenna, left side, tight angle, wrapped around towards the far side. Murphy pushed into the boards, able to get some help as McKenna will retrieve it in the defensive zone. 1:30 remaining in this power play, 5:27 in the second period as Powell just sends it low and wide right. Swanson just knocked down. That's nifty defense by McNair. Braleski tried to build onto that. She couldn't. Swanson trying to get around her defender. Draper trying to help out. Just an errant backhanded pass for Ring, and Ring is tripped on the play. Right hand of the ref has gone up, and this is going to be a 5-on-3 for the Sun Devils.
Well, Midland has just killed all of their momentum with these penalties. I mean, 3 back-to-back-to-back. Now you set up a 5-on-3 for the Sun Devils, and they really had ASU on their heels. Now ASU with a chance to really take advantage of this 5-on-3 opportunity. No goals on the power play here tonight so far for either team, but a chance for ASU to finally break through with that first goal on the power play.
So Barleski goes in for 2. 1 minute, we will see Arizona State in a 5-on-3 advantage. Full control for Lindsay Ellis' side as Brown takes a shot high, redirected down low right in front of the crease, and Rampton able to find the puck through the mess.
Yeah, I think starting to get chippy. A couple shoves at the end of that whistle. And a couple big hits earlier in the game. Hadn't really seen it come to anything after the whistle, and now you start to see that chippiness come out.
Streak again, just had to stick it up, trying to avoid the offsides call as it's sent back towards Arizona State land. There's a Midland side that comes to Arizona State after sweeping Minot State 5-2 on January 17th, 4-1 on January 18th. Brown, shot fired high, and that one is sailed towards the left wing. Looked like for a while that was going to head into the stands. As here's Ring, played out towards Brown. Here's the freshman from Bend, Oregon, plays it down low again. Ring can't find the redirect as it's scooped up again by Rampton. So Rampton, after being essentially held to one shot or essentially one save on net for majority of the second period, already facing a bunch of pressure, and she's doing well so far.
Yeah, that's a really impressive skill to have, to be able to not see shots for a while and then be attacked with a flurry of them on the power play and still play strong and stand on your head for your team when they need it most.
So now a 5-on-4 in favor of Arizona State as Powell tries to slalom her way down towards net, loses control of the puck. McKenna unable to get it. Scrum goes in favor of Midland as DeZane picks it off. Poked down, maybe a chance shorthanded here as Poole glides her way forward. She goes crashing into the boards. DeZane, the culprit on the play. And just like that, we're going to have a 4-on-4. Boy, penalties right now, Adam, stacking up for both sides. We had 4 in the first period. Now we're going to have 5 and now 6 here in the second.
I mean, this has become a penalty fest. It feels like every minute you're saying penalty on ASU or penalty on Midland. You wonder which team is going to play penalty free, and hopefully for that team be able to take advantage of the fact that they're not in the box. But eventually one of these teams is going to cash in on the power play. If you're Midland, you're hoping to make that the way that you're able to get the equalizer.
Kristoff losing control of the puck. No power play goals so far in this one. First goal coming in the first 91 seconds. After that, it's been a full defensive battle. Picked up Huberto, taking it down the ice, still going forward around another Sun Devil. Huberto looking up for options, picked off by Ring. Can she do the same on the other side? She'll just bat it off towards the neutral zone. So now power play for Midland. 80 seconds remaining in the 5-4 advantage for the visitors. Here they come. Down the left, Page trying to get it off. Backhand shot goes in. Grace Page, a little bit of a luck of the draw. Her 5th goal of the season. And she's back with a point in this game and a point in this series. 1-1 here in Tempe.
Yeah, Edinger fully extended to her left, expecting the shot to come in, and the puck just kind of was tipped and fluttered to her right. If you're Midland, you're saying that's just the luck of the draw. They've put up 35 shots on goal. They finally get one to go through, and now a tie game feels a lot different here in Mountain America Community Iceplex.
And that was something that Midland thrived on yesterday. Sky Anderson scoring the only goal for them, and it was kind of the same thing, just a deflection that Edinger was unable to read. Back to square one at MACU. 2:28 remaining in the second period. Scooped up by Bell. Both teams prodding for the puck. It's been up for grabs for a good chunk of the second period, mainly going in favor of Midland. Shearer. Played off, control by Poole. Poole, space to work. Trying to go forward, shot high, and eventually gloved by Edinger. Off the board, or rather off of her forearm, and then into her hands.
Well, Edinger has nothing to hang her head about. Tough shot to face. They're just kind of an unlucky tip, but she stood on her head for most of this game and has to remain confident for her team that is really struggling to slow down this Midland attack.
Swanson, Kuntz, back to Swanson. 2-on-2, skating her way forward into traffic, knocked away by Rampton. Whistled out, Dezane. Dezane shot into traffic again. A shot on the far side. Biermeyer couldn't tuck it in as Rampton makes another save. So even though both teams have struggled to find goals in this series, both teams have come alive in the second period, as we saw Midland get the equalizer yesterday in this time frame, but Kylie Brown bagged her second goal of the day in the dying seconds. Can Arizona State do the same tonight? Face-off going down. Olsen trying to win it back for Arizona State. She can't. Down the ice it goes again for McGuire. McGuire, right wing. McGuire tried to leave it off last second. Might have been the wrong decision. Back with Midland's leading goal scorer. McNair bats it around the boards, careens towards McGuire again, scooped up by Olsen. Olsen just able to whack it towards ring. Less than a minute to go in this second period. Off the stick of Draper, here comes ring again. The 2023-24 WWCHL MVP. Played off, nearly found Brown. She had a lot of space in the middle. McGuire scoops it to safety. Christoph Kuhns, 30 seconds left in the timer. Kuhns again sent down low, nearly found the red line. Wist now in front again, open play to end the second period as here come the Warriors. Down the right, Poole tried to cut it back, lost her footing as the puck twirls its way towards the neutral zone. Fired off, fired around. Kuhns scoops it up far side. A good defensive showing overall for the Sun Devils in the second period. Lots and lots of power plays, and it eventually led to a goal for Midland with 17 minutes and 16 seconds into this frame. Grace Page with the goal, assisted by Riley Martin, and with that, it's tied 1-1 as we head to the final 20. Adam, again, another tight, contested game tonight, a game that could go either way, but that goal for Midland really dwindled the Sun Devils' momentum. How do they get it back?
Well, they have to take advantage of the fact that when they're on the power play, they have that man advantage. They really got outshot in that period, and when they were able to get back on the power play, they were able to, shorten that deficit in the shot category. But Midland has really attacked Quinn Edinger with a flurry of shots, so many shots that eventually they got one to go through, but ASU really has to do a better job on the defensive end, return to what they were doing in that first period to help ease the burden on Edinger and grab the momentum back in this game.
So roughly a 15-minute break here from Mountain America Credit Union Community Iceplex, a tie game between number 4 Midland and number 14 Arizona State. 10 penalties in this one so far. It's been chippy. It's been tight. A top 15 matchup in the Valley might conclude in the next 20 minutes. Stay tuned, folks. You're listening to WACHA Hockey on Inferno TV.
Inferno TV provides students here at ASU a really unique opportunity to get experience both in front of the camera and behind the camera, and it's something that I'm really happy to see the growth of here at Inferno TV, just the opportunities that freshmen and transfer students especially have to get those reps. It's not something that's easy here at Cronkite. It's not something that's an easy field to get into, and so to be able to provide people those opportunities is something I'm really happy about.
Obviously, ASU has a lot of NCAA programs, but what people might not realize is that they also have a lot of club teams that need some coverage and allows some people to get some behind-the-scenes action, whether they want to be in front of the camera, whether they want to do play-by-play, ringside, sideline, or production, camera work, whatever the case might be. Inferno TV offers that to those students because I feel like you can never have too many clubs that give students real world experience.
And something we really wanted to do was not just provide students that with more opportunities, but also provide these clubs that don't get coverage with more opportunities to get coverage. So, now we're covering Skyline Prep, we're covering ASU lacrosse, ASU men's soccer, FC Arizona is a big one.
And it's really just been good because we're able to give Cronkite students experience with what they want to do, as well as providing the families of these student athletes a chance to watch them play.
Another cool thing about Inferno TV is that, again, we cover sports that don't really get a lot of coverage, so a lot of parents come up to us and they're like, thank you so much for covering us and all that stuff. And, I think a huge one is whenever we're able to do things like ASU women's hockey and you see a lot of parents, and a lot of parents come up to you and say, you do great work, this is the only way I can watch my daughter, or for D2 hockey, it's the only way I can watch my son. I think that's a lot of happiness and a sense of achievement that everyone gets, and it's cool to be able to not just offer that for teams, but offer that outreach to students.
I think one of my goals for the future of Inferno TV is I'm just looking forward to seeing all of the success stories that we have that come through this program. To see where it started without it being even called Inferno TV in the very beginning, to then the creation of Inferno TV officially as a club, to where it's going to grow in the future beyond when I'm here. So just seeing how it evolves in the future, seeing all the people that come through the program that go on to do great things in the professional world, that's something I'm really looking forward to.
Welcome back to Mountain America Community Iceplex, where we have a 1-1 game here between Arizona State and Midland. I'm Adam Cunin, joined by Mahir Sinhasan. Mahir, a period that Midland seemed to control for the most part, a period filled with penalties, 6 penalties. We're up to 10 in the game. What really turned the tide for Midland in that second period?
You know, I think it was just finding the back of the net, and you have to credit Grace Page for doing so. It was in that latter stretch. Georgia DeZane was in the box for tripping, and something had to give, right? You just saw this list of penalties. I mean, we had 4 in the first, 6 in the second. You figured someone was going to find the back of the net on a power play goal, and it was the case. You know, we've seen this Midland team really try to stretch the ice at times, but they really just went direct, and sometimes you get luck on your side, and that was the case for Page on that goal. It was a good backhand, but just took the slightest of deflection, kiltered off Edinger for a while, and that really is the difference right now between Arizona State leading this game and it being tied right now.
And then on the flip side, Arizona State a little bit slow offensively, not really able to create any chances near the net. What do they have to do to get going again?
I think it's just using that speed. I think as this game goes along, the Sun Devils will have to stretch out this ice a little bit more, try to drive it towards net, and really trouble Rampton. And we've seen these stretches where Rampton has done really well in net, and other times, well, she hasn't had to do much, but the Sun Devils need to use their speed as they did in the first period to try to get a win tonight.
20 minutes to decide the fate of these two here tonight as the Sun Devils control it. Streak sends it along for Murphy, who dumps it down behind the net. Midland is able to chase it down, and McGuire is able to get it out of their defensive zone, and Sun Devils fighting to recontrol the puck. They do, at least for the time being, and Streak will have it. Streak's pass to Brown, Berlemeyer. Poole will corral it now for Midland. Page is upended, and the Sun Devils will not control. Page now gets the puck, but Swanson is able to find her teammate Paulson, and Paulson will send it in deep. No icing call here, but Page will be pinned against the boards. Berlemeyer holding her there. Scrum for the puck now. Sent along back, and Kristoff will chase it down. Kristoff ahead, it's Draper, who loses it. Ring has it now, tries to center it up for Draper, but intercepted there by Ditto. Here she comes the other way. Kristoff back for ASU. Pass is intercepted, but the Sun Devils will control it now. Draper trying to clear, can't. Nice defense though from the Sun Devils, and here they come. It's Ring. Ring loses it for a second. Puck tipped up in the air. Brown has it now. Midland controls. Both teams trying to break through and grab a lead here in this third period. Low scoring affair. It was a low scoring affair last night in a 2-1 game in which ASU was able to squeak out. Here come the Sun Devils. Murphy's shot is blocked there. Midland able to dump it on down as Coons will chase it down. Here comes Coons with it. Ahead to Berlemeyer. Tipped away by McNair. Back out to Swanson. Swanson tries to find a teammate deep. McGuire will try to chase it down for Midland, but the Sun Devils are able to clear. Here comes McNair. And we will get an offsides call. So bit of a feel it out process in that first 3 minutes. Mihir, what'd you see from both sides?
Yeah, very open so far, and you are seeing the forward for Arizona State just going back and forth. Biermeyer and crew just trying to recover. They're lucky that was an offside call.
Face-off is sent into the Midland zone, and they will regroup here. Pass is knocked away, but Poole will grab it for Midland. Loses the puck. Back up top for Larson. As the Sun Devils with another block as Berlemeyer heads to the floor, but sent along the boards, and here comes ASU. They send it in deep. No icing. Here comes Midland the other way now. Controlled by the Warriors, now the Sun Devils. Puck caroms out to center ice. Midland will grab it, Berlowski. And we have a whistle. I believe it will be an offsides.
And that can tell you how Midland is trying to pace this third period, Adam. They're really just trying to get some bodies forward. At the very least, setting up camp at the very back of it, that point, they're trying to prove some dominance, essentially make it a power play unto itself. You know, we've seen a lot of just back and forth play out of position, you know, outnumbered, and that's kind of led to the dynamic of this game, even when both teams are at full strength.
So here comes Huber with it now. She centers it up and denied by Edinger. Chance for Midland there. They keep the puck, though, in their offensive zone. ASU is able to clear it out as that one almost flew into the ASU bench. Just caught the boards. As Brown has it now. Brown ahead to Berlemeyer. Here she comes. Nifty move, but unable to grab it on the back end. As the Midland Warriors will try to advance now. Here comes McGuire. ASU able to clear it out of the zone. And Larson will send it in deep. Coons ahead to Ring. Ring skating nearly on her own here. And Midland, the bad pass, and here comes ASU. Shot is turned away by Rampton. McKenna had a chance there, but Rampton stands tall. Here comes McGuire. Working to try to get past those ASU defenders, but to no avail as the Sun Devils push it on down the ice.
I like this tactic, though, from Ellis to send Streak and McKenna going forward. You want to try to get something going in your favor. You have defensemen that can drive up ice. Maybe try to get some sort of chaos in the mix. It's a good idea.
Page trying to chase the puck down for Midland. As a couple players looking to find it. Now centered up here for Poole. Unable to sneak it past Edinger, though. As here comes ASU now the other way. Bell able to knock it away, and here comes Poole. Bell with it. Sends it back up top. They swing it around. Berlemeyer able to get it out, and Midland will have to regroup. Sun Devils just trying to keep it away from their own net here as Midland is pushing on heavily into their zone throughout this period so far. Momentum seems to be on the Warriors' side with time dwindling left in this game, but ASU looking to break the deadlock here 1-1 game, about 8 minutes into the third period. Coons with it now, trying to find her teammate, can't. Midland, bad pass, and it will float on down all the way into the Midland zone, and here comes McNair with it. Puck off the boards in the air. Warriors have it, they'll send it in deep. Tipped away by Edinger. Here comes ASU. It's Brown with it. He had 2 goals last night in the 2-1 win for the Maroon and Gold. Chippy on the boards. A couple players got tangled up. It was Brown and Martin. Ditto has it for Midland. Ditto skating on down. Shot is blocked by Edinger. Able to get her glove and body on it. As McKenna will aim to send it on down, and she just shoots it towards the net, turned away. Berlemeyer able to collect it for ASU. Wood has it, chased by Berlemeyer. Sun Devils trying to find a crease as Poole is able to intercept it for Midland. Bell able to keep it in the offensive zone. Sent along the boards here for McKenna. McKenna tried to clear as Berlemeyer is able to get it out finally, and Midland will come on the attack again. Here's Pools. Shot is blocked. As puck near the net. No one there for the rebound. ASU able to collect now, and here comes Ring. Sent on back. Kristoff will chase it down for the Sun Devils. Midland has it now. Shot is just wide. Another shot is tipped up and high. Larson with it. Try to find a teammate. Shot is blocked by another Sun Devil defender, and Midland on the doorstep here. Larson's shot tipped up and away. And it looks like ASU can clear. No, they can't. Another chance is off the mark. Sun Devils helplessly trying to clear here. Larson has it. That pass is off the mark and trying to find a teammate, and intercepted here. Shot is tipped up and over the net. Another save from Edinger. Another shot. Doesn't find Edinger there. Larson's shot. Wide, and puck is tipped up in the air. Puck has lived in the ASU zone now for an extensive period of time, but they're able to finally break through here. Here's Ring's shot in between the legs of McNair, but turned away by Rampton. Coons has it. Coons skating. Finds her teammate Brown, but just too far behind the net. McNair's pass is tipped up in the air. Extended play here without a whistle. DeZane has it. Sends it off to Coons. DeZane. Richards. Ahead for Bell, and we finally get a whistle. Really extended amount of play there, but all those chances for Midland, and they weren't able to cash in.
Yeah, and I mean, you look at how Midland has just gone about this game. It's kind of been the story of their time in the Valley so far. as here come the Sun Devils on the other side. 7:46 remaining in the third period. Mihirson Hassan and Adam Kunin with you. Second of 4 games this weekend here for Arizona State. They won the first one yesterday 2-1. It's 1-1 right now. Let's see if they can get a winner before the end of regulation. Space on the near side corner. Scooped up, McKenna scoops it out towards Streak. That's your first line in the defense today for Arizona State. Going forward, McBanwell lost control of it. Swanson keeps control in the neutral zone. Numbers crashing forward. Puck flicked off the glass. Streak towards Biermeyer. Couldn't control it. Barleski trying to shoot it across the ice. 66 shots so far, only resulting in 2 goals. Arizona State scoring theirs in the first 2 minutes of the game. And then we saw Midland take their first goal in the last 3 minutes, courtesy of Grace Page on the power play. Sydney Paulson with the opener for the Maroon and Gold. Back now, up towards Olsen, trying to flick it off the glass. Line changes coming for Midland. Nearly had an opportunity there. Up towards Shearer, the captain. Just plays it down the ice. Edinger leaving it behind net. Left it towards a Midland player. And the Warriors come crashing in on Edinger's cage as the net comes off of its holdings. Nearly a mistake there for Edinger and the Sun Devils.
Yeah, I think Edinger didn't realize that she had some Midland players closing in until she tapped that puck, turned around, and found some Warriors.
Face-off near side. It's going to be Tana Christensen trying to drop it down for Midland. Still a tangle in that face-off area as Brown will pick it up for Arizona State. 1-on-2. Brown shot right in towards Rampton. Couldn't get the initial grab, but able to fall on it for the save. And that's the type of power that Kylie Brown brings to this team. 7 goals, including 4 on the power play, 2 on the power play last night, including the game winner. That came at the end of the second period. 6:05 remaining in the third. Can she bag another? Can the Sun Devils bag another? Biermeyer with the face-off for Arizona State. Couldn't win it back. Given back towards Paulson as the puck slides its way towards the right-hand side. McGuire able to get it from behind. Scooped up again by Biermeyer, the kinesiology major. McGuire again. 1-on-3. McGuire steeping her way forward. Backhanded shot saved. Rebound right in front. Also denied. Loose change on the ice for a second as the Sun Devils again hounded in their own defensive third, trying to get it out. Still a fight. Prodding away. Sun Devils in white. Midland in navy. Navy blue. Offside called.
Well, here with only 5:12 left to play, even though Midland has seemed to control this game since the start of the second period. It only takes one if you're ASU, and as you mentioned earlier, it might have to come on those quick chances, pushing the puck down the ice and forcing the issue.
Richards just sends it across the ice. A lot of face-off wins today for Midland. Unable to really lead towards some challenges. 5 minutes remaining in regulation. Sun Devils trying to sweep the number 4 team in the nation. Ring trying to probe it away. She's done it a couple of times. Nearly got towards the attacking zone herself. Here's Poole, open space on the left. Shoots it down. Loose stick, grab back, Kristoff. And now with Olsen. Olsen swiping her way towards the biscuit. Picked up by Ring, and out towards Draper right side. Draper just saucers it down, knocked away by Rampton. Ring on the recollect. Here's Tosh again. Tosh going forward, dancing around. Tosh shot, wide right, rebound on the near side, poked away, wraparound shot, it goes in! No sign for a while, but Bryn Tosh with the left-handed backhand completes the comeback for Midland. 2-1 they lead with 4:13 remaining in this third period.
Well, Edinger was able to deny the initial rebound chance, but Midland just lived around that net in this period, and they finally are able to break the tie and get that 2-1 lead. Just too many chances for the Warriors, and now up to 45 shots on goal, starting to wear in on Edinger and really imposing their will on the Sun Devils.
Murphy will head back to the bench, so will Brown, as Lindsay Ellis will deploy the second line. The banging of the sticks, trying to keep hopes up for Arizona State. They tried to get a sweep against McKendree back in November, won the first game, lost the second game after holding a lead. It's the same tale tonight, unless they can get a goal in the next 4 minutes. Midland trying to end it now. Thompson just sends it towards the near corner. Wrapped around. Sun Devils recollect with Coons from Calgary. Swanson, not enough communication with Paulson as McNair picks it up and skips it down the ice. Down towards McGuire. McGuire towards Wood. Desane fired high, fired right. Redirected back, Edinger able to pick it up. 2-1 in favor of Midland. We've seen a goal in each period. Arizona State in the first, Midland in the second with Page, and it's actually Molly McMurrick who will get credit for the third goal, assisted by McGuire. Picked off, skipped down the ice, giving chase towards Draper, retreating back, McNair, she's got it. Out towards a teammate, Poole. Poole forward to Bell. Bell will give some chase as it caroms down behind net. Flick back, Poole with control. Backhanded down. Ring trying to get a stick to it. So is Streak. So is Page. She has the equalizer as of now. Here's Streak picking it up, sliding it down the ice. Picked away by Richards. Midland trying to play keep away. Second of 4 games in the Valley this week for the Warriors before heading back to Nebraska. Icing called. And another instance, Adam, where Arizona State just trying to clear it out of the defensive zone. And now all of a sudden, they got to play catch up. What do they have to do going forward?
Well, they're put in a really tough situation because Midland has really held the puck in their offensive zone the entire period, really starting from the second period. So they're going to have to find a way to not only clear it out of their own zone, but be able to create something for themselves on offense.
McBanwa fighting for the puck for Midland. Streak for ASU. Picked up, shot taken right into Edinger's glove. Brooke Barleski with a shot, the freshman from Arborg, Montana. Home of the world's largest curling rock, interestingly enough.
Really?
2:07 here at the hockey rink. McBanwa trying to slice her way through and actually gets it back. McBanwa's shot, fired high, fired wide right. Here she is again, denied by Edinger, rebounds, not up for grabs by McGuire. Sun Devils pushing forward, Murphy calling for it, Brown has it. Brown down the right, tight angle shot denied away. And now turned from Midland. Down the ice, Matthew McCulley in the neutral zone. Scooped up by Bagnall, Ring with a chance to it. When does Lindsay Ellis decide to pull the trigger? They've used their timeout already. When does Edinger, if she does, head out of net? She's still in now. Even playing field right now. 1:10 remaining in the third period. Sun Devils need a goal to send it to overtime.
Midland doing a nice job of just killing time, holding the puck against the boards. And as you mentioned, just a minute left, and you have to wonder when Lindsay Ellis will be able to pull out Edinger, if at all, if ASU can even clear it out of their own zone. Midland is really not let up.
Edinger stays in net for now. Biscuit dropped. DeZane has it. Slides it around towards Coons. McGuire just knocks it back. Ring controls. 50 seconds remaining in the third period. Sun Devils got to go. Ring whiffed on the chance. Still up against the boards. Midland will prefer it to be that way. Down towards DeZane, 30 seconds remaining. McKenna scooped up. Still unable to find the blue line, their own blue line. Swanson lost control of it. Bell has it. Bell down the near side. DeZane trying to poke it back. Coons does as well. 10 seconds. 10 seconds remaining in the Valley of the Sun as Coons will just square it away. Midland with control and with their first win in the Valley after losing last night 2-1. They get a victory on that score line tonight. Sydney Paulson with the first goal today. Arizona State out in front, but then the Warriors came back and able to get their 18th win of the season. Grace Page with a power play goal in the second before Molly McMurrick with her first goal since the Jamestown series back in October made it 2-1 in favor of the number 4 Warriors. But Adam, we talked about it today, a series that did not go in favor of Arizona State from the start. It seemed like this team was playing catch-up, and we saw it from the first 2 periods last night, even going into today when the shot difference was not in their favor. But at the end of the day, you got to be proud of what they've done overall, and you get a split against a very quality side.
Well, this was a big series for ASU to be able to pick up a split, and even if the shot discrepancy was as large as it was, they still only lose this game 2-1 and really won the first period, and from then on, Midland controlled the game. I mean, those last 2 periods, the discrepancy in shot quality and the amount of shots both favoring Midland. And if you're ASU, not like you have to make too many big changes. You played a good squad. You were able to pick up a split in the series, and now you move on, continue to play good hockey at home, and continue to prepare for down the road when you will have to play teams to Midland's quality at Nationals.
100 shots on goal for Midland in this series here in Tempe. 50, I should say, last night, and 50 tonight. Arizona State with 28 shots on goal on this Friday afternoon. 2 games remaining here at Mountain America Credit Union Community Iceplex for the Maroon and Gold. Both of them coming up against UMass Amherst. The first one tomorrow at Saturday at 2:30, and then the second one on Sunday at around 12:30, and then senior night next door to here at Mullet Arena, hosting NCAA Division I men's side as they take on Colorado College, the 19th ranked team in the land tonight. But they'll be hosting the women's hockey senior night on February 1st against the team down south, and then afterwards a little road trip for the Sun Devils to Michigan, 5 games there, and then heading back to State 48, but down to Tucson. So that will do it for our coverage of Washa Hockey on Inferno TV. For our director Brady Hanson, our cameraman Matt Weisker, and Adam Kunin, I'm Mahirson Hassan saying so long, good night, and stay safe.